special visitor in the studio this week, so I just wanted to share this visit with you. I have with me a 1963 Framus Hootenany. You can see the headstock there. 12-string, beautiful little guitar. And this guitar is almost the exact same model that John Lennon acquired in 1964. John didn't have one with the pickup. His had just an acoustic version. And the song I just played, Help by the Beatles, is one of the first songs that the Beatles used this guitar on. They did not play this riff, this fancy little riff on the 12-string. This was actually played by George Harrison on the 6-string electric Gretsch. But the reason I wanted to include that riff in here is because I thought, well, since I've got this beautiful little guitar here, I would use it as an opportunity with that riff to demonstrate something that comes from another famous 12-string player, although lots of people use this technique. And that's something that I'm using there called hybrid picking. And hybrid picking is when you use the flat pick, which is this thing, and you use either fingernails. I have artificial fingernails that I use because I play a lot of fingerstyle guitar. Or you can get these little guys. These are finger picks. These particular ones, they just look like the end of a finger. Well, I can see them there. Yeah, hold it up. That looks kind of like the end of a finger. And you just poke your finger inside of it and it gives you these heavy-duty acrylic nails that are just like little prosthetic nails. And they're heavy-duty, they're very, very rugged. You can fit them, custom fit them to your fingers so that they're reasonably comfortable. I prefer playing with my nails, but these have a nice rugged, if you do a lot of hard playing. When you're playing a 12-string, you often want to play with a pick so that you pick up the jangliness of the strings and get that really nice. So the way to get that sound is to use a pick, and if you have to play multiple fingers, then you can use the finger picks. And so I was playing this riff, and I was picking on the last note because it makes it faster. And that's the reason we get into hybrid picking, is because it gives us this incredibly fast ability because we have more than one finger or more than one pick we can use at the same time. Just like that, okay? And very often you're only picking. A lot of people think that you're using a lot of fingers when you're finger picking, but very often you're only using one or two fingers. So I'm just trying to give you a close-up of the right hand of what I'm doing on the George Harrison riff. So this is a riff where we're playing the 4 strings from A down to B, and then moving down a semitone and with the left hand and playing the same pattern again. So what I'm doing is I'm sweeping with the pick on the A, D, and G, and then I'm hybrid picking or up picking with my ring finger like this. Okay, I don't know if you can, I'm hoping you can see that okay. One more time, a little faster. There you go. And I'll just close out with a little section from, since I mentioned Roger McGuinn, I think I mentioned Roger McGuinn, who was the guitar player with the Byrds, and he played a lot of, typically plays this hybrid picking style where he's using a pick. And I'll see if I can just give you a little sample of that. No, I'll try that. So I was talking about, or I mentioned, I think, Roger McGuinn, who does this hybrid picking technique where he uses a flat pick between the thumb and the finger and a couple of finger picks like this. And he plays stuff like this. I'll see if I can play one of his riffs for you, just so you can get an idea of how this stuff works. So this is the close-up shot of the Roger McGinn style hybrid picking. I'm flat picking with a flat pick here, and I'm rolling with a couple of finger picks. And again, you can use these finger picks. These are the Fred Kelly Freedom finger picks. I picked those up at Elderly Instruments, carries them. But you can use the Fred Kelly Freedom picks, or you can use a more traditional finger pick. Or if you have nails like I do, I use gel nails, which are pretty bulletproof. You can just use your nails. Whatever you're comfortable with is fine. I like using the Fred Kelly picks for this kind of thing because they're very, very tough. So we'll try this. So I hope you had fun in this session, meeting the 1963 Framus Hootenany that is visiting me this week. I've decided to call it Hootie because Darius Rucker's not using that name anymore. And little music insider joke there. So I hope you enjoyed meeting Hootie. I had a lot of fun working on Hootie and playing around with him. Great sounding little guitar. Quite unusual, quite rare. There aren't a lot of them around anymore, and the few that are not in this kind of playable condition. So, and I showed you a little bit of fun with hybrid picking. Hybrid picking is a very, very useful skill for a lot of different purposes, and in particular for playing on a 12-string guitar. So again, I want to mention, I am interested in having you come back, so I hope that you're learning some useful stuff, and please feel free to share the videos, tell your friends. Please hit the subscribe button, which is down there, and I'm going to start using some end screen, so it'll be right on the screen for you. And also, of course, I'm available for Skype sessions. I have a couple of Skype students on the go, and there's still room for a few more, so let me know if you want to do a Skype session, and we'll tee something up for you. That's no problem. So anyway, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.